Hello, hello, welcome. Here we are doing the ranged DPS role quest for Endwalker. And looks like we get Lord Heian. You know, Heian is from Stormblood in Shadowbring's MSQ. You know, there's actually a really good, I don't know what the word is, design maybe about how each role quest was, why it seems so strange, each one went to a different spot. It's because, I'm pretty sure I talked about this in previous role quests, but it's actually because each region, each one you go to is deficient in that role's, quest. Rather, sorry, I don't think I'm explaining it right. What I mean is, each region is deficient in the role that you go with. Okay, wait, oh, why didn't it just put over here? That just seems odd. And because that reaches the proficiency. So with Ishgard, you were a cast. You cast your DPS goes to Ishgard. They do not have casters normally. They have a lot of dragoons and some tanks via Dark Knight and some NPCs being a gladiator, and they have some healers via Astrologian and some white mages, but they don't have casters normally. In fact, there's very few casters from Ishgard that are not, I think the only one we ever actually saw was the ones in the Heavens Ward. And that's all the way back in 3.0. And also, let's see, they have tanks. Yeah, they have ranged DPS with machinists. So yeah, that's an example of something they're not deficient in. Whereas here with Domins, they have a lot of melee DPS, samurai and ninja. And theoretically, they have tanks via all the warriors in the Azim Steppes. And since the warrior storyline eventually goes around there, meets them, if I remember correctly. So this is why ranged DPS is going over there. Let's see, tank went to Gridania because they don't actually have tanks. They had a starting tank with Gunbreaker, but Gunbreaker was not really associated with the region. But they have a lot of white mages. They have casters via Summoner, and they have ranged DPS and melee DPS via Archer, which goes into Bard, and then Lancer, which goes into Dragoon. So they have a lot of that covered. That's something they're deficient in, is this tank. And Limsa, melee DPS goes there because they have tanks, they have healers, they have casters, but they don't have melee DPS other than ninja, and that even is not really ninja because over here. And healer goes to crap. I actually forgot where healer went, but that's gonna be the next role quest because that's actually the last one. The healer will be going to where they're deficient. I think they go to Uda. Alright, so where is it? Oh, over here, cool. Yeah, since this is just low level mobs, we don't have to go full, but rotation all that. Just do whatever. Also, I forgot to warn. I don't remember how to play this job, so it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be good, but I'll probably remember along the way. So I should note we're doing this in 6.3. In theory, you would have done this alongside the MSQ when you were first going through. However, they were not. Unlike Shadowbringers, you did not need to complete a role quest in order to complete the MSQ. So this is kind of like a semi-bubble thing. But in theory, you would have been doing this along the same time as the MSQ because it matches up. Interesting. So this is building off Yatsuyu. Again, it seems so strange that the map doesn't take us straight here. We had to do this roundabout way, even though there's an Aetherite right there. Honestly, I feel like this plot point of Yatsuyu being the reason why these guys are going, blasphemy is actually really good because, this is something that's not touched upon in Shadowbringers or after Stormblood, after 4.3, is what did the populace think of Yatsuyu dying as Tsukiyomi? And apparently the answer to that question is they were fucking furious they didn't get justice. So yeah, go figure. So there's 5 quests, steps in this. We're at 5 quests. When we hit level 90, that's the last one. It's yet, the capstone battle. So, if it follows the trend of the other ones, we will have a fight. And it's gonna be semi-scripted in a sense. You can't just bulldoze it. We're in 610 gear or so, because this is more of a side job. It's not one of my main jobs, so it's not as geared up as the other jobs, but. It's going to be scripted a bit to where we have to survive long enough to do mechanics and then get some kind of crazy power-up. You know, it's could be like remember the melee DPS one was like that, where you just had to survive long enough to hit a certain point, and then script would kick in and you could finish the job. If I remember correctly, tank and the caster ones were like that too. You want to know? You know what? Kind of a sad fact. This is like the most screen time Yugiri's had in over an expansion. She appeared at Heian's side during the early stages of the Resistance Weapons quest. Oh, this is the. That's not. That's I don't know. That's not Heaven on High, because that's up here. Wait, no, that's not it. Heaven on High is a different area. I thought that was what that was, but I'll have to look at that later. Anyway, yeah, as I say, this is like the most screen time Yugiri's had over an expansion, which is sad because she was a big part of post Realm Reborn in the prelude to Heaven's Ward. She had, I think, a minor role in Heaven's Ward, and she had a major role in Stormblood. So, and she's also one of the fan favorite characters too. So it's kind of weird that she is now getting some screen time in this. It's really the most she's had since then. Oh, that's a female combat. Something's not right. I swear to God, this turns out to be Yatsu. I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Then again, if that was the case, you'd think you would have seen that all over social media at the time. Then again, I didn't really pay attention to anything about. Nah, I'm guessing it's going to actually be something like one of Yatsu's earliest victims. Because there's no way. Wait, she calls this a disguise? People are going to still recognize her! Oh my God. This is some Oboro class shit right here, you know? The ninja mentor from that quest line. That's the kind of shit he would pull. Oh, I'm disguised to put on a different outfit. You still look like you. You don't have a hat on. You didn't cut your hair. Come on. So Izanami, You know, I think that's actually something from Japanese mythology because it sounds very familiar. I don't remember what Iza translates to, but I know Nami translates to wave. So this is probably something related to the actual Japan, nation, mythology, the creation myth for how Japan came to be. I remember it was something like Emiratusu, and I am totally butchering that fucking name, unfortunately. Is that what an old lizard looks like? Because I think this is actually the first time we see an elderly Ori since... Yeah, I think it's ever since the side quest from Kurenai that unlocked Shishi no Sato. Where we saw Yugiri's parents. At least I think that's where I know we saw Yugiri's parents somewhere in Stormblood. Can't remember if it was part of the Kurenai's quest line or... But we do see Yugiri's parents, and it's like the only other time we ever see elderly Aura. This is sounding weird. Anyway, that is... Wait, I'm confused. That looks like a female aura, but... Was he... Was she... Were they channeling a, male spirit? Because... honestly, that looks like a female aura to me. But he was, the other guy was addressing them as, father, so... Feels like, kind of a spiritual thing. Could just be, because it looks so, it's androgynous. Oh, yeah, look at Nash. She's back in her regular gear. I think I commented about this back in, the 6.3 MSQ video, but it's kind of unfair that, some of the NPCs get to customize, relic gear that you in ways you can't. Like, she's wearing the Ninja 70 gear, but you can't customize it to look like that. Okay, let's go fight the blasphemy. We're gonna do it early or not. It's something calling back to Stormblood MSQ because I can't remember much from that, other than like really critical plot points. Oh. See, look! It looks like an old woman. If that's supposed to be a man, I'm impressed that that Square did that. Made the design so ambiguous that you couldn't tell. Oh, here we go, the echo. So this was something that happened in the previous ones. That the player's echo kicked off, and each manifestation of the echo is different. Some like Makoto. Wait, no, Mikito. Yes, Mikito, the aura from the Evil East and Boja storylines. She can see the future. And then, oh, and there's how the despair, okay, the blasphemy was starting. Whoa. Looking like the, Weeping City final boss there. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think it's ever actually established if there was ever a link between blasphemies and void creatures, because they a lot of time they look an awful lot like void creatures. Like right there, look at that. Looks like the final. I forgot her name. Was it Cagliostro or something like that? I just know she's from the same family that Barbariccia is, so to speak. But yeah, I don't know if there's ever established a link between the two. I feel like there is, we just haven't seen it yet. And I don't think it's a link past, you know, Square reusing monster designs for different areas. Like that's, you know, that's kind of a, that's not necessarily a Square thing, because a lot of JRPGs and RPGs in general do that, where they'll have a like a low-level monster from early game show up later on, reskinned with way stronger stats. So you can't really call them lazy on that one, because that's just a common RPG theme. Period. You know, having 100% unique monsters for each area is kind of a taxing process when you can just copy paste over and over. Again, that's not just JRPG or Square. That I've seen that in D&D. I've seen that in Western RPGs like Skyrim. And I remember seeing it in Phantasy Star too. You know, well, 2, 3, and 4. So yeah, there's a lot of RPGs do that one. I remember, I think back in the day, you know, instead of just doing it like this, look at that. I could have just been doing that the entire time. But yeah, I think the theory about it, why it was so common back then, you know, it still is memory saving. You know, when you only have to do, let's say it takes 4 steps to create a new spawn. Or rather, okay, let's say it takes 4 steps to create a unique spawn, when you could take 2 to take 1 from a different area, reskin it, or give it different stats, and then I think you should give it a saying. Why go through the longest process if you could take the shorter route? You shouldn't always take the shortcut, but on most things you wouldn't take the shortcut. But from a development point of view, it's the right idea, especially when you got deadlines and such. Because you invest a lot and you want to get your monies back as soon as possible. Okay, we're at level 87, so I think we have 2 more quests, and then we'll have the 91. See, oh! Interesting, so we might see Yugiri's parents again. And, oh, Kurenai! Okay. So here's something I don't know. If you don't do Kurenai's quest line, and then you'll end up rescuing her and everything, does this dialogue change? Because, Kurenai gets motivated to do that after you help her. Also, here's something interesting about the aura. Okay, so this is something I learned a while back. You have to, in order to tell which clan an aura is from, you look at their horns and their color. Rain aura, like Yugiri and Kurenai, always have white horns with white scales. Zayla, like Sadu and Maganai, they have black horns and black scales. It's something I did not know until a few months ago, that it was a huge difference on how you can tell a Rain from a Zayla. Wait, hold on. There might be a teleport down there. I don't remember. Oh, okay, it's a quest marker. But yeah, that's how you tell a difference between a Rain aura and a Zayla. It's something I did not know, because for the longest time, I thought it was cosmetics only. Because I thought it was similar to hair color. You just picked whatever design and combo you wanted. I did not know it was actually racial based. And from what I understand, this is actually because Rain tend to be from Suino Sato, more underwater, whereas the Zayla are all over the Azim Steppe, and they're in the sun more. I can't. Wait, hold on. Whoa. I was going to comment about her. Yeah, she's saying it for us. So that is Yugiri's Heavensward outfit. And wow, I totally did not expect we would get, you know, a section with Yugiri going home. So we get to see young Yugiri too. Also, something I never really talked about before with Yugiri is it's interesting that she refers to herself as a shinobi. Technically, she should be referring to herself as a kunoichi, since that's the the term for a female. That's the term in Japanese for a female ninja, but it may actually be a specific type of ninja, and shinobi might be gender neutral. I'm not 100% sure on it, so don't take my my statement here with a grain of salt. But I know kunoichi are almost exclusively female. I've never heard of a male kunoichi because it's always, it's a based on a style of. I believe it actually is style based. Like if you look at Mai Shiranui from King of Fighters and Fatal Fury, she is kunoichi because of her fighting style. So, but I don't remember 100% of its term for any female ninja or only a specific style. Also, wow, she even has her old helmet. Okay, so does that work for her? Wow, that's kind of whack. I guess because she's not technically in the party. Look at that old aura. Yeah, this is like the only time you can ever see elderly auras in here. So I think it's been years, literally, since I've been in here. So I think I came here the last time I came here was to finish out Kurenai's delivery. If I even did that. Huh. Also, yes, I was right. Kisei is female. Okay, I was just confused by these spiritual channeling. Okay, this way. Oh, that is some. Look, she's almost faster. She's almost outrunning me. What? That is some. And again, I'm pretty sure we first saw Yugiri's parents during Kurenai's storyline, but again, it's been so long I don't really remember. They may have appeared in this, the MSQ. Also, look at those horns. Like, you look at her, and look at the horns and the hairstyle. You look at her, and you look at Yugiri, and you can say, yeah, that's her daughter. Busted! Nope, never mind. Oh my, I'm very tempted to pick that option, but I feel like it'd be nicer to go this way. I was tempted to pick it. No! This match would be better. The whole awkward stuff. Damn. Terrible day for rain. So here's something interesting about Yugiri's hat. Or her hood and helmet. Not helmet, but her mask. When she was first revealed, back in, well, before she lost, before she was revealed as Nora, when she first appeared, I should say, back in, I think, 2.3 or 2.4, it's whenever, it was in Post-Realm Reborn. She had a different skeleton, so to speak. And if I remember correctly, she had a Mikote skeleton along with Mikote ears, but that was because of the way it was designed. And it was also to hide that she was not actually Mikote, but she was actually Honora. So, for all intents and purposes, she had Mikote, body, and her ears were designed to be Mikote. As you can see from how it was set up with her hood on. And then when Heaven's Ward came out, and she had a when Heaven's Ward came out and the race was revealed, that's when she lost her hood and veil, her mask. And then bam, you can see, hey, she's actually Nora. She is a lizard. I might slip into that sometimes. It's basically, calling referring to Aura as lizards or lizards. Just like you refer to Mikote as cats, and Viera as bunnies, and female Rogadin is missing in action. Or I should say, extinct in the wild. Oh god, I'm never not gonna make. It's too easy to poke fun at female Rogadin because there's so few of them. Most of the, from what I see, most of the female characters in the game are either Aura, Mikote, or Viera. Then you got a bunch who are heroes. Then you got Elizons. And you got some of there's more Lalafels than there are more female Lalafels than there are Rogadin, period. Like, that's kind of crazy. At least I think that's the case. Okay, so we got at least 2 more quests. And back we go. I'm pretty sure how quick these are. I think like the other ones took around 90 minutes or so. It's been so long I don't actually remember. Man! Can't imagine trying to do this without flying. Okay, where is he in? Okay, all the way over here. Shoal Rock. Wait, isn't this one of the PvP areas? No, Seal Rock is, but... I guess it's just similarly named. Oh shit, we found him. Okay. These guys are going very quickly. I'm kind of happy, you know. Feels like they're not dragging on like some side quests can be. Gotta go fast. Oh, great. It's the Goon Squad again, isn't it? Yep, Goon Squad. What? Oh, great. Calling for mass executions. Oh! Cheap shot there, Kisei. Oh! He's got a point, like... That's some Ned Stark shit right there. The man who passes the judgment must swing the sword. Oh shit, that's what... It is him, nice! Isn't it? Oh yeah, Gosetsu! We haven't seen him since, I think, Shadowbringers MSQ. I think, is he that, or he had a brief appearance of Boja, but I remember he appeared something in Shadowbringers content. It's really nice to see him again because he was one of the fan favorite characters from the Stormblood MSQ, and he tried to, tried to rehabilitate Yasuyu. It was ultimately not to be done, and if in the Castrum Fluminense trial, he actually shows up as a memory of when he saved Yasuyu from Xenos. I think, even years later after that, I'm still not 100% sure if that actually happened. Or if she imagined the Xenos trying to cut her down and got Gosetsu saving her, and and her feelings about him, trying to help and redeem her. So I would have to look it up because I'm not 100% sure, but it's kind of like a mix there. That still remains one of the coolest trials they ever did. It hit a lot of the right notes. Music, theme, the aesthetics, the phases, everything felt good. So we should have either the 89 or 90 quests left. I don't remember if they jumped to 90 or not. It's been like, I think, a year or at least half a year since I did one of these. And I think the last one I did was melee DPS. Or it's either that or tank. Okay. Oh, wow, the area's a little slow. Okay. Okay, 89. Okay, so we're going to Namai. Now, this is an interesting take on how to resolve the blasphemies by convincing them to let go. I don't remember how the other regions tried to deal with him, but this feels very Doma. Let go. Let go. Achieve tranquility and peace. Remember, the first time we ever came to this area was all the way back in Stormblood. I think, it was back when the Imperials still occupied the area, and I think we were trying to do an uprising. And if I remember correctly, that segment led into the first actual fight you have with Xenos. You try to ambush him like he was Luca Blight, or like I'm tongue-tying here. You end up trying to pull an ambush on him like he's Luca Blight. Only unlike that one, it didn't work. I think these two are going by them being blue. I think they're beast traps for the area. Oh, sorry, had a program here. I thought, just a second. Yeah, I'll mess with this later. Yeah. Okay, so we're going over here. Yeah, thought I had something close and it wasn't, so it's being a little bit stubborn right now. So I'll just have to do that later. And here's Tombo. Oh, wait, that's right. I wasn't thinking. I thought, oh, let's see, quest marker over there. Better go there. Alright, so where are we going? These targets better go away. I'm about to go all Courier on their asses again. Ooh, so Ian is grieving. I feel like he was actually following us. He's still great. I feel like they will never have the balls to kill off a major character again like him. I think they will never kill a major character off that's a protagonist, except maybe Zero, because all these other characters have too much going for them to ever put them in danger. And the only one I can see them killing off is Zero, because if you look at the 6.3 MSQ, I feel like she's gonna do something really stupid. Also cool, autopilot. I can't remember the last time. I think the last time we had something like this was back in the Stormblood MSQ, where we had a segment of them on the what, I don't know, is it? I don't know, you say Yangxia or just I'm just gonna call it Doman Eagles because it's the whole region. But the Yol that you get from crap, what was it? What was his name? Bardam's Medal, yeah. But I think we only saw them on the Eagle, the Yol Eagles in. Is that a mini Wukong? Well, no way. He's not Wukong in this game. He's called a Killian Dashing. He's got a mini of him. Damn. Anyway, I was gonna say I think the last time we used those Eagles was all the way back in the Storm of the MSQ. In near the end of Shadowbringers, we used dragon mounts in the Paglaton, whatever, the last dungeon of Shadowbringers. And that's just a short segment from the takeoff point into the Lunar Bahamut fighting area. So I like this role quest. It's giving some decent insight into the backstories of Hien and Yugiri. Oh, nice, a teleport. We'll slay the beast in due time. How about now? Here we go. Level 9 materia. And it's time to go. Which dungeon is that? Oh wow, Swallow's... Yeah, that's actually where we fight Killian Dashing. It's part of the Four Lords quest. Cool, nice callback. I wonder how much this changes if you didn't do the Four Lords quest. Okay, now it's... Okay, yeah, right. Resistance weapons quest over there. Dun, 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 dun. So when I remember doing this dungeon back, for Four Lords, and it was actually really cool. Oh, here's a battle. Yeah, battle. You got a duty battle prompt here. Okay, so this is what I was saying about it. It tended to be done alongside the MSQ of Endwalker. If I'm pretty sure I said that, because look at this item level syncing. This is 10 lower than the unsynced. Okay, I should explain. Relic gear in Endwalker, you get it at 89 instead of 90. When you're at 89, it down syncs automatically. When you hit 90, it unlocks to full 560. So this was intended to be done alongside the MSQ, but at the same time, you don't have to do it in order to complete it, unlike Shadowbringers. Anyway, time to remember how to do the barb rotation. So here we got Jackass Aura again. Okay, she's on. Yeah, okay. She's on the level again. Nice. Oh, treacherous bitch. Oh, wow. You really thought you were going to pull that shit around you, Geary? Come on. Her job is literally to take out shitters like you before they can even think about that. Ooh. Yep, she's dead. She spit up blood. We see her get shanked on screen. Holy shit! You see how fast she moved? That shit looked like straight up like out of the fucking Matrix. What was that? Giving us the boss theme. Okay, cool. I wonder how much difference this fight would be if you come in as a dancer, because I guess you could crank up Yin and just have a fun time. I actually do wonder whether or not you're... Okay, I imagine it works in dungeons with trust system, but I don't know about battles like this with NPC allies. Whether or not you can actually put dance partner on there. Okay, so I don't remember the rotation much. God, it's been so long, man. Okay, I'm right now. Got the dot. Oh, shit! What was? Oh, it's right there. Ah! Oh, that was bad of me. I forgot where I put my interrupt. Ow! Ow! Ow!
For you, father.
Yeah, I'm sorry this is not better gameplay. I don't really remember how to play Bard. I probably should have looked up a guide or something. But, you know, this isn't a raid or anything, so it's not a big deal. If it was a raid or a dungeon, I'd definitely be concerned about my playing here. Oh. No, I forgot to switch back. Ah, shit! Again! If this is a raid, I'd be very much upset at my playing, okay? Trust me, I know this is not optimal at all. Also, I need to... I thought they fixed... Oh, crap. I thought they fixed the bug where... you know, this, you know, where Pitch Perfect replaces your song, and that's like an old bug that still hasn't been fixed, really? I'm kind of surprised. Ooh, that hurts. Where am I getting healed from? Okay, scripted sequences. Let's talk about it early on. So I don't remember... Wait, yeah. Yeah, song progress. Start with radio finale, and then switch them all out. You don't pop it again until you get back to your original. Yeah, I thought they fixed that bug. It shows you how often I'm playing Bard. Did he just job change to White Mage on us? Shugendo. What is that? He's got a staff, so he's a White Mage now? Ah, yes! Give me that Stormblade boss music. Love it! Oh, and still at 60%. Cool. It just waits on the player to initiate.
For you, Father.
It was a real cool movie. You just wait for us to do that. Why are you running over to me? Getting duty fighter experience over here. Alright, so my song order is really messed up here. I'm just trying to figure out how to cover. Ha! Got you that time. Uh-oh. There we go.
The wheeze of a shinobi's power.
Yeah, that's twice now that Yaz just run straight at me with that. I am really getting the duty fighter experience. You know, it's kind of smart that they synced it so low. Other than obviously, you know, the idea you'd be doing it around the same time you're doing the MSQ, it keeps you from overpowering this fight. Like right now, we're at a potential 630 max, and a 70 level difference would actually be crazy. Like, you know, we're at the point where we're back to funny Stormblood numbers. Sorry, not funny Stormblood. I mean funny Shadowbringers. Sorry, a little distracted here. You know, just earlier, well, yesterday I should say. Just yesterday, I got a Helicanarsis run. You know, make a third raid and Delta Escape. We actually managed to kill her before the chase phase. The chase mechanic, so we skipped it. We haven't been able to do that since, well, I should say we as a general player base, as far as I know, we have not been able to do that since the stat squish of 6.0. So it took 3 major patches before gear got to the point where a decent team could actually skip that mechanic, and that was very common. Ooh. Oh, is she down? Okay. I was kind of looking at my hotbar. So, yeah. Helicanarsis kill, that used to be very common, I think, ever since, let's see. I want to say 5.2, maybe 5.3. It was very common to see Hallie die before, the maze mechanic. The Theater of Terror where you get sucked in, you gotta go to the maze. Yeah, that mechanic. Ever since I think 5.2 or 5.3, it was very common, and so we had months of where we could quick kill her because the gear was overpowered for it. So now we're already back at that point. We're halfway through, Endwalker, and we're back at the point where we're killing her before mechanic. So yeah, that's what I mean here by how much of a crazy difference it is between 550 and 630. Well, I should say more like 620 because 620 is really easy to get right now. You can get either augmented crafted, tombstone, or a couple, or if you've gotten a 2 run, if you did a weekly, you do your weekly on Euphrosyne, then if you did on the first week it came out, then you did already this week. You already got 2 620 pieces from there. So between that and augmented crafted and tombstone, yeah, 620 is very common, or at least it should be. Again, not everybody understands how to gear up properly. And since Doma is an XP for Japan, I wonder is this actually how Japanese funerals are done in real life? God damn, terrible day for rain. And I can't remember this room is actually in the actual Swallow's Compass dungeon. I don't remember this room is there because the boss arena with Killian and Daxing was outdoor. This may have been very early on in the dungeon. Or it may not actually be part of the dungeon. Back we go to the Dominic Enclave. I always wonder, is it Enclave or Enclave? I've heard different pronunciations, but I think it's Enclave. Wait, why am I teleporting around when he's right over here? Weird muscle memory kicked in all of a sudden. I'm so used to just only going to the Domin Enclave just to go to Bosia. I can't remember if it's Bosia or Bosia. Wait, hey, now I clicked him. But yeah, I'm so used to doing that just to go over there. Interesting, so his job changed completely. He is white mage now, I suppose. Which does beg the question of whether or not if he would continue to be a white mage in future Domain stuff. And I kind of wonder if they ever are going to revisit Domain outside of this. Like, it feels like Domain's storyline is completely done even after this world quest. Alright, let's go back. And a quick port on over. Oh, wait. I swear, I keep getting confused on this. Ugh. You'd think they would have more than one door into there. Ugh. Why is it we have to go and tell him he doesn't have like a message or something coming in? That's something that's bothered me about these quests. Why is it in the age of link pearls, flying transport and everything, we have to come back and tell them? They can't just have someone dispatch and say, "Oh, hey, don't worry, we'll go and tell them, got the job done. You don't have to go say it yourself." So weird. Okay, so Udon. Well, wait. Which one's Udon? So Ali Megan is going to be the healer quest. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. They don't have healers over there. They have mostly monks. If I remember correctly, they have monks. I can't remember who else was, to come from that region. Because samurai are more Doma. Oh, Alamiga has monks and red mages. Because Red Mage was an Alamigan order that's talked about constantly in the Red Mage storyline. Anyway. Wait. Oh, interesting. So you can talk to either one for it, so it's Odar and Alamigo. Yeah, Odar does not have... They have casters, monks, and tanks. But they don't have healers. Anyway, that's it for the ranged DPS storyline. Or rather, ranged DPS role quest. So thanks for watching. Next the role quest will be the healer one. Thanks for watching.